Switzerland 2015, featuring one Nico Hischier as an underager, and he was taking on Matt Barzell and Team Canada. Canada won that game. New year, new players, and lots on the line here for Team Canada and the Swiss. The Swiss in their first game of the tournament, and of course, Canada coming off that win over the defending champs yesterday in Finland. And early on, some speed from Simon Nack trying to get in there, but icing is the call as we're underway here, Craig and Umio.
This will be a tough test for Switzerland. The way Canada played really the last 35 minutes versus Finland on day one, that's what you want to see carry through into this game against Switzerland.
Drysdale with a drive from distance, the first test for Haynauer. He makes the stop. As Sebastian Bard swinging at it along the far boards. Canada controls. Newhook in. Wrist shot just wide as Alex Newhook looks to wind it up right in the slot. Drysdale in deep, centering pass. Off the stick, still bouncing around, and Marchand, a good job to get it out of harm's way. As it's dumped in, but offside as Knack was already into the play.
You know, one of the things I think Canada can do a better job of, and maybe not better job of, just try to establish that in their game, is exactly what Jamie Drysdale just did. Down the wall, keep the play alive in the offensive zone, and get a scoring chance.
The backhand in, Dollar gets up right at the Team Canada blue line. And good news for Team Canada when you talk about the injury front, as Ryan Suzuki, he was hurt against Finland, but in talking with the head coach, Fred Gibson, saying not in this game, obviously, but not done for the tournament. So that is great news considering the way that he limped off in that game against Finland. And here is the captain, Peyton Krebs, laying the body below the goal line. Poulin frees the puck along the boards, back up top. Held in by Korzak, right on net, and again, Andre Haynauer makes the stop. A young goalie, his first international experience for Switzerland. Plays for the Bern U20 club, and 17 years of age, he'll have his hands full with this Canadian side today. Panova starts it up ice for the Swiss. Canada retreating and trying to change as well as Legare jumps on the ice. Swings at it. Stofil picks up the puck, tries that shot from a tough angle off a body and into the corner. Thomas Harley goes to work for Canada. Up ahead to Legare. Up that left wing, centering pass. Puck pinballing around, and Legare back on it. Washturek. The backhand tries to get it into the corner.
Those are the types of plays that Brett Gibson will try to impress upon his players. Get the puck directed to the net. Those lateral plays, when you start to play against the better teams, you find yourself in trouble and quickly going back on defense. You don't want to be making those plays.
And Philip Tomasino on the ice, his first shift here for Team Canada. Arrived yesterday in his first game for the Canadians. Legare, Washturek gets taken down behind the net. Legare tries to hold it in. A nice job as Jordan Spence pinching in from the blue line. Nearly trips up his man, but he gets back in a battle with Zucher right in front of the Team Canada bench. As the Swiss, quick shot and whistled wide as Janssen let it fly from the blue line, but he missed Taylor Gauthier. Schneider up for Reese. Reese, his wrist shot was deflected, and then Haynauer moved it to the far wall. Reese was just a spark plug for Canada in that game against Finland. A massive shorthanded goal. The Canadians were down 3-0 in that hockey game and battled back. Right in front, Marchand fires. It was blocked. As Lionel Marchand on the top line. And here's Tracy back the other way. Wanted Zeri. Tracy, a big game as well, had 2 goals as Reese physical. Nice body check in the offensive zone. Tracy back out in front, scores! Team Canada, great start as Connor Zeri buries it to make it 1-0.
Jamison Reese starts the entire play with a nice body check that separates the Swiss player from the puck. And then Braden Tracy with a nice move. Here, you're going to see the check here on Fiedler taken right off the puck. Tracy takes a little peek, and then he comes right from below the goal line. Great hands, and Connor Zeri just has a lot of net to make sure that Canada gets on the board to open the scoring. But there's the hit by Jamison Reese. He stays on the puck, creates the play going back to Tracy, and then Tracy takes over. The good hands, a nice little pass in space. Connor Zary opens up, and 1-0 Canada.
So Connor Zary, the goal, assists to Braden Tracy. And Jamieson Rees, who is 2020 draft eligible, underage for Team Canada, and man, making an impact in his first 2 games for this Canadian side. Pelche plays it up for Alex Newhook. Pelche still on it, gets it back. Dylan Cousins sends it across. Newhook. Cousins, shot stop, rebound in the crease, and finding it is Andre Haynauer, and he'll cover up for a face-off in the Swiss zone.
Nice little play there between Alex Newhook and Dylan Cousins, and here's the hit again. There's Rees, and then watch where Rees gets right in there on the puck, and he gets it back down low to Braden Tracy and right back to the net. So Jamieson Rees was a catalyst for Canada getting on the board, down 3-0 against Finland. He's a catalyst here again as Canada takes a 1-0 lead.
Gaetan Jobin drops the puck off as Vukojevic lost his stick. Centering pass as Dollar was looking for somebody, nobody home, as Dollar now goes towards the net. Ugasi gets the return feed. Ugasi sends it across. Wrist shot, knocked down in front, still loose. And they'll blow it down, a tripping call. So Switzerland will have the first power play of this hockey game, and the guilty party off in the box is Michael Vukojevic.
One of those kind of unintentional trips. Vukojevic is just reaching in, trying to make a play on the puck, but the stick gets right caught in between the legs of Dollar, and you know, even he was smart enough to let the stick go. Mike Vukojevic understood that that's not a good place to have my stick, and he let it go, but it was still enough to draw the penalty.
Well, before the game, we were talking with Brett Gibson, the head coach, and he was in a penalty kill and special teams meeting, and that penalty kill really sparked Team Canada against Finland. That shorthanded goal finally got the guys going, and it's such a game of momentum at this level, and Canada took that momentum, and they certainly used it. So down the ice it goes, full change for Team Canada. The first game for Team Switzerland in their tournament. Canada playing, of course, back-to-back days and a day off tomorrow, as the Canadians have been over here for a while. 2 pre-competition games as well. Knack back up to Chanton at the blue line. Chanton back for Knack. Knack near circle, he'll work it down low. Gets the return pass. Marchand in front, shot stop, rebound, and a nice defensive play. Swatted away by Jamie Drysdale in the nick of time, and here's Krebs the other way. Krebs to the forehand, lost the puck as it goes behind the net. And what a play from Drysdale in his own end.
Not an easy save for Taylor Gauthier either, because that play comes from below the goal line, and the Swiss defenseman Rudbanek just jumps right into it and pounds it. So good save by Gauthier, good clear by Drysdale. 30 seconds remaining.
And the penalty is Jobin. Puts on the brakes. Stofield. They move it around. Delamont sends it back. Stofield. One-timer block. Again, wrist shot right through the blue paint to the far corner. As Delamont jumps into the play, lost the puck. And Cousins sends it up ice. Legare, wrist shot right into the glove. And that will do it as he makes the stop. Still 7 seconds remaining, but Canada with some dangerous chances here, shorthanded.
Well, this is the play, you know, you saw earlier where Legare tried to make the pass laterally, direct the puck to the net. Unless you have a play that you really think is there, when you're trying to force it through sticks and the way teams defend and understand how to knock down pucks, it's a tough area to make plays in. Legare gets it right onto the net.
Canova at his own blue line with Vukojevic now back on the ice of Canada. A nice job, a 1-0 lead and an early penalty kill for the Canadians. As Drysdale was trying to break out with it, back to Rees off the boards. And Rees takes that return pass. He's with Zary. Rees and Zary. Jamieson Rees, far corner. Nice job, spins away from his check. Rees dishes it off. Centering pass in front, Tracy scores! His 3rd goal of the tournament. Braden Tracy has Canada up 2-0.
terrific pass by Connor Zary. But, you know, we're talking about Jamieson Rees in so many different areas of this game. The spin move he makes in the corner to free himself up is just a terrific move. He just does a quick little 180. He frees himself up. A great pass here to Zary, and then you see Tracy get himself open at the right time in the right space, and Canada goes up 2-0. But there's a quick pivot by Jamieson Rees, an understanding of who may be open, and then a finish by Braden Tracy. Just a well-executed play all the way around.
Well, you knew the Swiss would be in tough in this hockey game. Not even 8 minutes in, Team Canada a commanding 2-0 advantage. Zary, Tracy, your goal scorers. Rees back to work, drag move, great shot block. Rees drives the net as Harley picks it up. The big defenseman in deep for Team Canada. Harley goes behind the net. Gets the pass back. Harley zips it up top. Drysdale tried to make a move. He's still with it. Here comes Drysdale as he drops it off. Zary leaves it for him. Drysdale for Harley. Good work by Canada. Harley down low. Backhand through the paint, and Harley couldn't get his stick on it and get that backhand opportunity. Guggenheim finally has it for the Swiss, but 1-on-2 behind his own net is Newhook going to work, and Zary's still out there. Pokes it for Tracy. Tracy in front, and Newhook over his stick. Held in though by Drysdale. Alex Newhook sends it across. Wrist shot stops as jumping into the play was Dylan Cousins off the bench. Quick shot. 2 goals in 3 minutes, 24 seconds. The Canadians lead early. Craig, you know these tournaments always a work in progress for the coach, but that line, Rees, Zary, Tracy, they have been dynamic so far for Team Canada. And a big reason why they're on the board. A collision behind the play as Cousins was tied up. Knack sends it across, wrist shot, bouncing puck. Gauthier to stop, and looking for a rebound was Lionel Marchand, and he couldn't get to the puck in time. And then a nice steal, and then dumped in front. Lionel Marchand, a good job on the shift. Nearly had something right in front of Taylor Gauthier. Vukovic gets to the puck across to his defensive partner for this game, Spence. Up to Peltier. Cousins brings it in the offensive zone. Off to that left wing for Alex Newhook. Newhook. Big collision right in that near circle. And Newhook, Cousins go to work in the corner. Newhook had it, lost it. It's up to Knack, who breaks away off the boards. Knack swings it in. Horzak behind the play in the pass. Nobody there as the Swiss were getting up some fresh troops, and they'll reset in their own zone. Gauthier, good job to settle it down as Schneider plays for Brandon in the WHL, gets it in deep for Team Canada, and Tomasino races after it. Horzak, bouncing puck, couldn't hold the line, and gets it back to Schneider.
The nice thing about Caden Korzak, there's a lot of nice things about Caden Korzak, but right there, the puck skips on him, he's under pressure, but he has a sense of calm and poise in his game. Doesn't force it, he knows, oh, I got an outlet, just slip the puck over there. No panic. Necessary quality as you advance up the levels.
Stoffel picks it off right at the blue line. Tries to work it in deep for Canova. Stoffel chasing back after it, but Washkara picks it up for Canada. Over to the right wing. Tomasino in front, and no one there to get a stick on it. Hunt works the puck along the boards. Pizzulo had it, shot it off the skate. He's got to go back and get the puck again. Tomasino, centering pass, shot, scores. All Canada, Thomas Harley, and just like that, 3-0 as the big defenseman finds Twine.
Well, we saw Jamieson Rees do a little pivot to create the second goal, while Philip Tomasino in his first game, after flying over, he does a nice little pivot, but the play gets closed down by Washkurik, who creates the turnover. Then Tomasino with a little quick spin move, and Thomas Harley jumps right in here perfectly. Has a lot of net to shoot at. That's just a good recognition. Tomasino sees him. You see him take a peek. Harley jumps in there beautifully, and finishes it off nicely. We talk about that play from below the goal line as a player stepping in. It's a hard play for a goaltender, but really nice recognition by Harley, and nice way for Philip Tomasino to get started in the tournament.
Harley 58 points with Mississauga in the OHL this season, and he's on the board with a goal here in Umeå. So 3-0 Canada through the midway point of this first period. Holloway chasing after the puck, chipped along the far boards, and puck to the left of Gauthier, cleaned up by Team Canada, up to Poulin. Poulin dishes off. Holloway following up over his stick, but Spence chips to Drysdale. Down low for Poulin. Poulin, Holloway. Young man from the Alberta Junior Hockey League works the puck and gets it right back. He'll dish it off to the captain. In front for Poulin. Back up to the blue line and just held in by Drysdale. He'll backhand it into the corner.
Jamie Drysdale's a very confident young player. Love the way he plays the game.
In Canada, great pressure in the offensive zone. Drysdale has it, pass across, picked off as Guggenheim got in the way, and it was Guggenheim on the move for the Swiss. He'll get it in deep, and then the entire team will opt for a change. Krebs starts the play up for Reese to Tracy. Tracy in front, shot stopped as Krebs had a pretty good look, tried to go short side on Hainauer. Krebs up that right wing, brings it over the blue line, fanned on the pass. Vukovic keeps it in, down low, shot stopped as that was again Tracy. He's got a nose for the puck in this tournament thus far in the early stages. Already 3 goals for Team Canada, leading in that department. Zary waits, sends it back. Reese shot and right into the crest, and then he gets dumped for his efforts as Andre Hainauer under siege here in northern Sweden. Brady Tracy plays with Moose Jaw in the WHL, and he's ranked 21st by NHL Central Scouting for North American skaters. He was ranked 73rd at the midterm rank. We talked about this during the broadcast yesterday. A young man finding confidence, and he's certainly feeling it as a goal scorer in this tournament so far. As Zary lines up to take the face-off, the officials will reset.
We talk about the coaches trying to get comfortable with players and how to use them and create that chemistry. Well, the players have to show that and gain the confidence of the coach, and this line here, including Braden Tracy, has done exactly that.
Korczak, fluttering puck towards the net. Zary hurls around from his man. Zary drops it off, looks for Tracy. Tracy, Zary below the goal line, and Tracy comes away with a puck for Canada. Try to kick it towards the net, cannot, and Zalzgeiber starts to play for Canova. Canova tied up and falling, trying to get a shot away with Stoffel. Stoffel back up, chasing after Reese, and Reese is on the move. Pass up to that right wing as Korczak chipped it to himself, and the Swiss a possible 2-on-1 the other way. Sent across, shot fanned on as Valenza had his stick tied up enough, couldn't get a shot away on Gauthier. Tracy for Zary. Zary stick handling over the blue line. He gets stood up, but continues to fight for the puck as Delamont took it away from him and passed up to that left wing. Jobin was driving towards the net looking for a rebound, couldn't get one. As that shot from distance from Garagano missed. Pelche chips it up ahead. Newhook tried to return it to Pelche and couldn't get it on his stick.
The problem for the Swiss is that their best players have just turned 17, including Noah Delamont, number 6. The captain, Simon Knack, 2-minute penalty coming up to the Swiss for puck over glass. Cue James Duthie and Lester McLean's great song. But the captain is somebody that just turned 17. He's an 02 born. That tells you all you need to know about this Swiss team, that the 01 group is just not very skilled. They don't have enough depth at all. And it's showing up in this game against a team that is really looking to overwhelm them and have to this point.
Canada was 2 for 5 on the power play versus Finland, albeit one of those goals into an empty net, but 2 for 5, and they'll look to keep the offense rolling as Harley able to keep it in the zone for Team Canada. Bounces to Newhook. Newhook waiting, still with it. Trying to stick handle through a couple players. Lost the puck, and Harley has to go back to Canada. So here is Harley, one of the goal scorers for Team Canada, up to Krebs. Dylan Cousins. Far corner. Cousins. As Krebs moves by him and then gets the puck. Krebs, Tracy, wrist shot, kick save as Tracy, pretty good look from that far circle. So the penalty for delay of game continues. 1:09 remaining for Team Canada with a 3-0 advantage here in a picture-perfect first period thus far. Now as Cousins trying to drive in, lost the puck, shot all the way down to Gauthier. Gauthier, number 7 for NHL Central Scouting for North American goalies. Pelletier up that right wing, tried to chip it along. Right back to Drysdale. He'll chip and chase after it. Krebs for Poulin. Pelletier. Back up top for Spence. Pelletier. As he's watched by Delamont. Delamont can't clear the zone. Spence keeps it in towards the net. Krebs back past Poulin. And then Krebs, the cross check from the big defenseman, Noah Delamont, and then down the ice with 18 seconds remaining. Jordan Spence for Team Canada. Up ahead for Connor Zary. Up the left wing, Zary. He'll wait, back up for Spence. Spence, Zary, in front. Poulin, tip. Skate to stick. Poulin, the backhand try. Puck is still loose and goes behind the net as the penalty is now over, but Canada still controls. Spence, one-time shot, kick stop. Cedric pass in front as Pelletier was tied up enough and couldn't get a shot away as the Swiss kill it off, and they'll dump it in with under 4 minutes to go in this first period. Here's Tomasino, some speed. Washkruk back to Tomasino. He'll curl around, back up to the point. Shot in front, Washkruk was there, looking for a deflection, and Vukojevic has to hustle, and Gauthier comes way out of his net, goes for a water backhand pass, and Gauthier was rolling around, but he gets back into his net in time. We saw a play like that against Finland where he was out of sorts for a little bit, but no harm done.
Great example of Caden Korczak. Calm, cool, collected, come back to the net, clean up any type of unexpected play. Doesn't do it with a lot of fanfare, but certainly has that calming effect.
Korczak for Washkruk, back for Korczak. Off the stick of Tomasino, and that line will go off for a change, and a full line change. Team Canada, 5 new players out. Zary lays the body check on Bard. Hunt back to work for Canada, chips it along behind the goal line for Schneider. To Tracy, up ahead for Reese. Reese, the spin around the move, tries to get into the zone, and Simonak beat him to the puck. Marchand chips it up ice, but there is Zary for Team Canada. Zary steps over the blue line, wrist shot, hits the body. Hunt driving in, and he couldn't settle down the puck. Swiss looking for a chance the other way, 2-on-2. Valenza gets it up for Jobin. Jobin had it, lost it, he's pinned up. And Tracy has the puck for Team Canada. Ronnie Dollar gets it back up to the point. Wrist shot. Gauthier made the stop. Valenza protects the puck, works it in deep. As Dollar and Valenza doing some work here for the Swiss. They had some pressure momentarily, but not really good chances for Team Switzerland. So icing the call, and for Taylor Gauthier, a chance to go back in net for Team Canada, and here's a look at his adventure.
He's just trying to get into the game, and there's Caden Korczak. Just reads the play, understands what has to happen. Players like Kate and Korzak are really important to a team because they're not going to race up and down the ice. They're not going to put up huge points, but they play the game in a manner that gives coaches and your teammates a lot of reassurance because they're so steady, so competitive, so consistent.
I want to welcome our viewers watching back home in North America, NHL Network, and of course on our TSN feeds. Second game for Team Canada taking on Switzerland. Canada winning their opener versus Finland, and now a 3-0 lead. Goals from Zary, Tracy, and Harley for the Canadians. As Stouffville picks up the puck in the offensive zone off the turnover as we enter our final minute at A3 Arena in Umeå in northern Sweden. As Newhook and Pelche, they get tangled up with each other. Regardless, into the offensive zone, Pelche sends it across. Spence couldn't settle the puck down, and he's got it now. Spence for Harley. Slap shot, knocked down in front. Pelche back for Harley. Harley waits, pass across for Pelche. Pelche back to Harley. Wrist shot, he missed by a few feet, and Spence able to hold it in. Spence stood up at the blue line, but a good job to get the body in front of Canova. Otherwise, Canova might have had a pretty good chance in a runway to work. Here's Newhook in, shot off the post. Oh, Alex Newhook looking to make it 4-0 in the dying stages of this period. Crafty move from the young man from the BCHL. Plays out west for Victoria. And here is Marchand. Waits, drag move, the wrist shot off the stick behind the nets. And that is a picture-perfect period for Team Canada.
Here's the play by Newhook, just dances in on the outside of the post, but pretty quick decision by Thomas Harley to move the puck up, but Canada had a little bit of adventure a few times, but clearly the superior team in period one.
So